They got dreams and big ideas. They have humongous, lovely dreams and big ideas. There will always be two different views, baby. At the old Video Zone. Two different views. Coming out. Hey, I got pizza at the Cumberland Farms. Had a nice pizza on the counter. Probably can turn the heat down a little bit. He was on the counter. The guy came in like, "What's up, Harry?" You know, got his dog in the truck. Just regular life, man. Just a little rain. And talking to our friend yesterday, I think we made a very good step. Sticky, man. All this creamer stuff. I had to put it in my. Alright, anyways, let me have our coffee. That's what it is. I hope the lid don't fall off. So, yes, empathy, feelings, and all that. You know, on my way up, I'm just reflecting, you know, on America, on life, on liberty, on justice, and all that. You know, this whole thing where, you know, whatever your party is, you know, whatever ideals you have, or whatever message that you want to like, convey, as the raindrops keep falling on our roof. Raindrops keep falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing's gonna fit. So, whatever you're trying to get across, wow. I mean, this guy all of a sudden was flying, now all of a sudden he's just, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is anymore, I really don't. It's bizarre to me. I mean, he was like flying with his high beams down, then, oh, it's a stop sign, I'm sorry. My bad. Yes, everything. See, I think you know what happens. We're all chilled out. We're all calmed down now. We got some things across. We're gonna meet tomorrow, but he doesn't like the early bird thing. You know, like 10. I mean, I do afternoons. Doesn't matter to me. You know, but I didn't mention that. I don't know. It was just towards the end. Like, you know, I was like, oh, so what about this? So I just said, you know, what about, you know, maybe like on a Friday or a Saturday or something like that. But I could always make coffee. Meet up here, have a cup of coffee. You know where some action is. I mean, we can discuss things. It just doesn't have to be like, boom, turn the camera on. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna do this. You know, I'm gonna act like a fool. You know. I mean, we got to make it civilized, like a civilized discourse. I mean, we're not saying like you're committed here, like, you know, all of a sudden, like, you know, I mean, I'm independent, I'm solo. I realize that. Very solo. And my coffee. A little snow mixed in. I thought it was rain, but now it's snow. We watched Seth Green do a joke, and then he waiting for the laugh, and you know, he's grabbing his coffee. You know, like, I mean, the late night jokes. I think it was about Melania. Yes, saying Melania is unhappy. We know there's some comments about her. It's not fair. It's not nice. I mean, if the shoe was on the other foot, like, you know. But that's where we are. Like, you know, some things are just like okay to do. You know, just like on the internet, some things, you know, some posts, some feelings are allowed. You know, but like if you question things, like, you know, if you can't question it, like, you know, so there's no room for growth. If that's all you're able to like believe in, I mean, you can't like go out of this this certain thing they have like blocked off. It's like, stay in here. Trust us. You're happy. We know what we're doing. And that's how it feels. Because, again, when I like to debate, it's not, we're not being all those things that they say. I mean, the minute you say it, it's like, oh, you must be this, you must be that. Hey, look. As far as these borders are concerned, as far as America is concerned, I don't care what the ratio is. As long as, everyone has, opportunities. I don't care if it's 90% this, 10% that, 40% this, 50. It's getting a little bit redundant, a little bit ridiculous. Anyone can get along with anyone as long as, you all like assimilate and all have the same kind of ideals. You don't have to be like exactly the same, but you certainly, you need these things. Just like, I probably didn't handle it right. What is today? Today's what? Tuesday? All right. So we can still get on track a little bit. Tuesday the 27th. Holidays are over. Talked about the cold and all that. God, who likes the cold? I like it for a certain point. It's okay. The first, like in January, it's okay. And then that last month, it just like, boom, 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 and like all these storms and everything. Bad enough when there's no snow on the ground. Accidents happen. Then you gotta deal with all that kind of nuisance. And then cold. Like, who wants to be cold? Oh yeah, you got your heat on and everything. The youth love it. The youth, to them, when you get a little older, you're just, your bones don't like it as much. Like, or you just get used to sunniness. But it is a nice thing. I mean, it's time passages. I mean, you see the four seasons. I mean, for 10 years, I drove, so I drove in it. Like, I got to see, like, the seasons, and the weather pattern. People change a little bit, though. I mean, you cannot argue that. There's something. They're different than they are in the spring and the summer than they are in the winter. I mean, I noticed that. Like last month, I noticed, the change. And now the lid. Okay, that lid. Put the lid back on. We gotta tighten things up here. I mean, as long as, we're here, we still have this opportunity. I mean, we can show them that we can get along. That we're not going to be fighting with one another, especially about all these issues. I mean, on the one hand, you have, Republicans, conservatives, and what have you, whatnot. Even some independents. I mean, believe it or not, there are some, nationalists, socialists. It's called like a liberal national, or something like that, but it is country first. There is a part of the liberal platform that does. Let's see if we have Gary McNamara on here.
Is a truck driver with 1 million miles or more of driving without a preventable accident.
Alright, well, we'll hold it right there. McNamara is down in the cafeteria, probably getting a burrito. I think it's LaRon's, or it's something with an L, that beautiful place in Albany, or I think it's L-E. I know it's L-E, we got something. Maybe Lico? I don't know, L-E-C-O, Lico. But that's the spot there. That's a good place, a Mexican place. Too bad we didn't have Glenn Slinger to listen in. We did some skits, back in the day. Right now we have our cover pick up there with the Penguins. And, yes. So, it is what it is. If we show them, that we're not intimidated, that we know, alright, so you have Republicans, they say, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, look at them, they're coming here, look at them, look at them. They're just storming it, they're not paying attention to any rules. Oh, shit. You always got to pull over for ambulances, I know that. So, and then you have Democrats saying, let them in, let them in, let them in. They got children. All right, that's the thing. On the way up, I was driving, and I was thinking, because I made a comment on Jerry Montello's page. Yes, there's a Jerry Montello in New Jersey, and I know his views are a little bit different than mine, but are they really? Yes, we have incredible amounts of empathy. You could just see a woman walking all that distance, with children for a better way of life. I don't doubt it one bit that the country that they're leaving is crap. Okay, we can use shithole. You probably can. And then Maya Love. There's little props. She's Republican, and I guess there was some things where Trump said something, but you got to know the whole story to it. You got to know more facts to the story. Oh dear, come here, over here, guys, over here. It's I think it's baby deer. I'm talking. They're listening to me. It's not calf. I don't think. Come on over here, guys. You want apples? They like me, man. So when a deer has a deer, it's like a baby deer. I don't believe it's a calf. What are you guys doing? They were enjoying me, man, for a minute there. I love all, man. That's the kind of person I am, man. If I was ever around it, we can just give out. I just give out. I'd be like Santa Claus, man. I'm telling you. I think we're all like that. And I think it's about time that we, bring down some things. That's all. Bring it. It can be done. It starts off small. Just like the Passive Forward movie. What is it? Moving Forward, Passive Forward, Kevin Spacey. We don't hear anything from him, but the whole thing with the Maya. You see, she was for Never Trumpers. She was but she was a Republican. Of course, she's black and everything, and of course. Because there was a little exchange, they put her on Jake Tapper, then they put her on Chris Cuomo. I don't know if Lemon was going to have her on or discuss it, but I'm sure. He's always doing these kind of topics that just, again, like I said, I don't care about any kind of ratio of anything. As long as, the government is working, is it working? Is it, because nothing was done about it. And then as far as this pepper spray and all that kind of stuff, it's just, you just got to sit there and bite your lip, or you just got to sit there in complete horror. Oh, one more sip of this. Because Obama did the same thing. I'm saying that nicely, I don't know. I don't get it. All right, where's McNamara?
Made their way home after Thanksgiving. ABC's Kenneth Moulton has the story. TSA screened more than 2.7 million travelers Sunday, setting a single-day record for the agency. Administrator David Pekoski tweeted, quote, "I'm proud of the continued dedication and professionalism displayed by TSA employees across the country during this Thanksgiving holiday."
Okay.
Hashtag not on our watch, end quote.
All right, we'll come back to that. Anybody want a slice of pizza?